We'll move on to the next one now, and it's Mathew and Laura, who are both supported by Mencap, and they're asking, what do I do when things go wrong, and how do I feel safe in my own home?
Hi, I'm Mathew and Laura. I have a question going through all this.
You should feel safe in our own home.
What can we do if things go wrong?
I mean, in terms of, what to do if things go wrong, as in the key thing is probably hopefully don't wait for things to go wrong. Work with, whether it's the being supported by Mencap, but work with Mencap. We have a good partnership with Mencap to actually try and introduce some early intervention plans and strategies and mechanisms, whether that is crime prevention advice, crime prevention equipment that we can provide into certain settings. But if things do start to go wrong, and I don't know the ins and outs of the case, but we'll happily get one of our officers to go and reach out and actually get some more details. But contact your local neighbourhood officer if it's not an emergency. All of our neighbourhood officers are sort of easily identifiable through whether it's the website or some of our posters around the local area. If that can't be found, phone 101. We can obviously make sure that we get somebody around to you. But if it's an emergency, and by that I mean your public safety is at risk, or you're thinking actually I need a police officer here now, then please phone 999. And if you feel that your safety is at risk, phone 999 and we'll get an officer to you as quickly as we possibly can. But our main aim, obviously, both for Mathew and Laura, is to say we will try and work with you to stop things going wrong in the first place. So it could be that we've got supplies with either our partners or through our own means to have like Ring doorbells put in, which gives them CCTV coverage. We have other aspects that we can do around flagging addresses, but also we can work with local authorities and partners. So whether it's a neighbour dispute or whether it's anything wider, we can obviously do that in partnership with them.
Thank you.
Just as an extra add-on to that, so many conversations that I've had with Karen from Mencap is that she believes that the people she represents under-report or don't report, and so we're very mindful of that. I recognise what Karen says, and we would do, we try whatever's available, and we'll support Karen in sort of ensuring that message is passed, that we are there to support.
Yeah.
But she feels that community don't report as much as perhaps they should. So.
Okay.
And is it right, Craig, that some vulnerable members of our communities won't recognise necessarily that they're being the victims of certain crimes? I'm thinking of cuckooing, fraud, that sort of thing. So is it around awareness raising as well through Mencap or other partners?
Yeah, so that's a really valid point. That so coming back to our priorities, which is around raising that awareness, awareness of hate crime and where somebody might be vulnerable. Our officers are trained in spotting vulnerability as well, but obviously we're not experts in everything. So our partners at Mencap, are the ones to advise and guide, and we would support that. So.
Right.